Hello, Dana Meditation Center, 이유안. Today's lesson, samdhinirmocana sutra 10. What is love? Our unconsciousness is the basis of existence. However, before we are born as humans and become aware of this unconsciousness, we feel love. Perhaps the most important thing as a human being is to feel love for others. When I say I love you, I feel passionate obsession, longing, jealousy, and anguish together. The reason why the unconscious is the root of existence and is born without knowing it is that your eyes cannot see your own. So you can accept and love others in your heart and become aware of your own mind. While you love, your heart is watering and discoloring allows you to see yourself back. I love someone, but at first I don't have a perfect heart like Buddha, so I am obsessed with that person and I want that person to do as I want. And I want that person to do it for me because he's so good and I'm suspicious and jealous. However, a person who has a large heart and is strong gives up his or her heart to overcome this heart and hope that the person will not have a hard time. Therefore, it is a mixture of obsession and love. As much as there is no obsession, if the love is great and the obsession is great, there is little or no love. If I use emotions only from my point of view, I will never be able to overcome those emotions that occur in love. Even in the whirlwind of passionate emotions, the heart that worries that it will be difficult for that person is true love, not the strong attachment to possessing the person. Just as one's eyes cannot see one's own, one's mind cannot see one's own. But with this love, one's heart can turn back and look at one's mind. This is as if you are looking back at the essence by relying on a well-polished, clean side, using the object of boundaries as the essence. So you can notice the pure heart when you overcome the negative feelings of love that occur due to obsession. You can see that true love is when you understand and trust each other deeply in your heart, because it is a vain heart to recognize and obsess over the person. The nature of the unconscious is compassionate and equal. Equality does not mean that it is the same, but that it is harmonious without conflict. There is no conflict because the objects you love are one and equal to each other in the unconscious dimension. If you think about the love between a couple and their parents and children, they cannot be the same at all. Gender and position are different. However, if you don't stick to it, you can become a relationship full of original natural love and mercy. Because I'm obsessed, I hope that the person will do something as I think, and if it doesn't happen, I'm angry, sad, and hurt. If you don't give up your thoughts and stick to them, you won't be angry or hurt. Love is not something that can be artificially created. There are things in the world that a person can create and things that cannot be created artificially. But among them, love is never a value that can be created artificially. I often see people wrapping what is not love with love. Obsession is most often wrapped with love. But if you look at the other person's mind, you can notice it quickly. Love makes the other person free and happy, but obsession makes the other person hurt. Just because I like it doesn't mean love. By loving, we can truly restore the purity of our hearts. Obsession is even harder. If you don't stick, you can do everything on your own because energy comes out of it. Everyone has a tendency to become obsessed if they don't practice. It's a little different between being taken away from you and falling in love. To fall in love means to have entered the inherent energy wavelength of love. However, to lose one's heart means to be swept away by the person. To give one's heart and to be taken away is another story. There is some magic in it because what is taken away is being possessed. And it means that you have lost your self-centeredness. Keeping your heart means having your self-centeredness. It is said that we are in true love when we are in unconscious love. Since there is no obsession in it, there is no conflict, so it is equal and the faith and the understanding in each other are strong. Thank you.